That's definitely some James Bond hatch right there. East London. Perfect, thank you. We're at Camden Market, and it is huge. I'm Kais. I hustled from the dirt without handouts and only hunger. I slept in my car for a year navigating crooked people and relentless setbacks. I took every hit and kept moving. Then I cut loose from Canada, short of a plan and no backup. Just me and the car that got me through it. Now I'm throttling uncharted roads, carving my story, living off grit and instinct. This is Throttle Thread. 10 days left until the car gets here, and I'm just meeting up with my uncle. Huh?
short sleeve. هلا حبيبي. لا بياخدك.
Yeah, once in Canada, once it gets 5 degrees, then we wear our t-shirts.
Oh. No way. دهب.
Yeah.
اكو مطعم تركي يعمل لحم عجين
مع الحلويات. Yeah.
هدوا على ذاك اللي هو على هذا التركي.
I don't care. Let's
لا
go.
انت خلوه على البعيد. وين ستوب.
Okay.
بعدين ناخذ باص على ذاك. زين؟
Yeah.
يلا اوكي ليتس جو. انا ولو اليوم.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're going to a Turkish restaurant somewhere. How's that for teleportation? I thought I was gonna make you go in the underground again. All right, we're in the neighborhood of Harringay, which is in the borough of Harringay. It's a big Turkish neighborhood. And yeah.
Yeah, you can sit there as well.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so this one's the one with the garlic and this one's one with
Perfect, thank you.
that. Enjoy.
Yeah.
بعدين شتي شاتي اوقات كنت صغير كنت تشبه تصرفات تشبهني
لك؟
كنت تشبهني يعني punctual, honest, decent, your work, big part of your life. Yeah, you are social, you're very social. ألف
Thank you. Take care. That's it. They have also a dessert place right here, and over there they've got an ice cream shop, so they got it all. That's like the fast food, and then the middle is the restaurant, and then here they got the cakes and desserts and stuff.
What's the name of the area?
Harringay.
Harringay.
Yeah. So this neighborhood's in the north of London, and it's big on the Turkish and Kurdish communities. When it first started out, it was a lot of Irish and Caribbean, and then South Asian, and then the Turks and the Kurds came. Early 1900s when this neighborhood first started out, and before that it was just rural, forested land. And if you want the rest of the history, just go on ChatGPT, because that's what I did.
حاجة بحياتي ولا أحلى منها مستحيل.
اشتغلي تيكت يوديني ويرجعني بعد ساعتين.
أول ما تعمل شغل بيه مرة خلانا 17 ساعة ناخذ المطار أجل البطاقة والخبر أشغل يضحك الكلب ضغط لقطة هاي فوق هذا. إيزلي بارك. You guys
Alright, so I started the video off by saying there's going to be 10 days left till the car gets to London, but I've just received an email with an updated ETA, and it's going to be for the 26th of June instead of the 22nd, so we're adding 4 days on top. I did say the port fees were going to be around 350 to 450 pounds. They ended up being 465 pounds, 15 pounds over what we had budgeted for. That includes the clearance, whatever work their brokers have to do to get the shipment cleared through customs. That's included. I've paid that, and it came around just under $900 Canadian. I'm still working in Canadian dollars until I earn money in another currency. But for now, my brain will automatically calculate anything I spend in Canadian dollars, and everything is basically a ripoff. The currency is literally double in value. Everything is priced the same. So like if a bottle of water in Canada is $2, it's 2 pounds here. It's paying $4. That's going off in my head every single time I buy something, which is really bad. It's the reality I'm in right now. I'm gonna probably not leave right away. And they told me I have up to 7 days to leave the car there without getting charged. So I'm gonna look at what it costs me to park it nearby the house here. If it's gonna cost me, I'm not gonna go get it right away. I'm gonna get it a day or maybe 3 days before I plan on leaving. You know, I just don't feel that comfortable leaving so fast because this trip wasn't supposed to happen until around early July. I didn't really get everything ready. So I'm kind of just, I've been playing catch up this whole time. Most of the time I could have been going out, I've been editing videos or trying to conceptualize this brand, which I had planned to do before even leaving Canada. It's been a game of catch up, but that's okay. I really just want to get a logo done. And I've done a lot of the back work, you know, planning out how the videos will look, the structure. Everything I'm doing right now is just like throwing stuff together and putting it out there just because I want to have it as a memory. But it's not really the level of quality that I had expected or was planning for, right? And I'm gonna get to that. It takes time. If you want to build a brand properly, there's a lot of elements that are small little details and touches, but they make a big change to how the finished product comes out. I'm very picky. I might have a big general idea, right? But I don't want to go out there right away working with the framework of that idea if it's not finalized. That kind of only makes sense when you look at the long-term goals of your brand. What you're doing now in present time has to make sense, or at least be able to align with what you're going to do in the future. I mean, of course, you can always change and maneuver, right? But you have to stay consistent with your brand imaging. Everything kind of has to make sense. Somebody has to look at the brand and understand what's going on, and they shouldn't be confused after, you know, 3-4 episodes when that imaging changes and you start sending out a different signal or message. And I'm probably going to end up doing that anyways, but I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. To finish my point, I'm going to take those few extra days that I have here, be able to just get everything structured and finalized to a point where it might not be perfect yet, but at least I'm comfortable enough, because I don't want to be traveling and I'm, you know, spending my nights or mornings working on stuff that I could have structured and ready to go, like templates for how my videos will be. And that way I'm just flipping up my content and putting it in and spending an hour or two on something that might otherwise take me 6 hours if I'm not prepared, right? And then I'm repeating that loop because I'm not taking the time to build the foundation. That's why I'm going to stay in London a little bit longer and kind of organize myself before I head out. The car gets here on the 26th and I have 7 free days. I'll probably leave early July, 2nd or 3rd of July. We're gonna have to find out. That way my European visa for the Schengen, I don't know how to say it, but at least that visa will be valid for the whole time that I'll need to be in those specific countries without having to go figure something out, like going to Albania for a week and then coming back. It must be so nice to just sit up on one of those balconies.
go, you just go ding, 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 ding. The first time I ever had, I had tramadol.
So we just tried walking through this park and they kicked us out. When dusk hit, they lock up all the parks here for safety. All the parks. So if the sun's going down at 8, shortly after, they'll come and lock up. When do you think the last time somebody went out on that balcony? I'd bet you nobody's touched foot on that balcony in a very long time. The last time they probably went out there, it was probably some guy during World War II. And he was like, all right, Floxen, shall we have a word on the terrace? Sir, I have to speak to you regarding a matter of national security. All right, this is where we're staying. That's the MI6 building, and they just opened up the, I wouldn't call it a beach, but technically it looks like a beach. So you wouldn't dare go in that water, but you could walk down there now. So that's definitely some James Bond hatch right there. It's Friday, June 13th. I'm heading East London. Starting off, I'm meeting my aunt at the Tower Hill. From there, we're gonna start walking through Lime Rock. From there, we're gonna go head into an area called something Wick. I forget the name. We'll get there when we get there. Oh yeah, it's Hackney Wick. All right, we're at Tower Hill, and then you got Tower Bridge right back there. We're not going there. I got another plan. I'm taking us to a place called Lime Rock Basin, a spot where they've got all these boats parked up, and it's like a little community. From there, there's like a nice area to grab drinks and food. That's what's on the agenda for today. I don't know why they put the payment thing with no gate, so you don't even know if you pass it or not. All right, so this is Limehouse Basin, packed with boats all the way back there, and everybody lives on these boats, so it's a big community. It's near Canary Wharf, the neighborhood we went to in the other video that looked like downtown Toronto with a big financial district. A 10-minute walk from here. It's just so peaceful, and you wouldn't imagine there's just a huge financial district just around the corner. The day that all my content got erased was the day that I biked through here. These canals run for miles and there's boats all along. Eventually you get to a neighborhood which I thought was closer, but I guess it's because I was on bike that day, and that's where I wanted to go today, but it's a lot farther than I thought. It's called Hackney Wick, full of like cafes along the canal overlooking the boats that are parked. We're not gonna go there. That's the Limehouse Basin, and where we were the other day, Canary Wharf, is right over there, spot along the river that you could go down to between that canal and that neighborhood. That's where we're headed right now. Basically, this all opens up onto the river in just a few minutes. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. I understand. Statistically,
The pub's really cool, but it's not auntie approved, so I don't know where we're gonna go. There's not much around here. So that's central London over there, and this is Canary Wharf. It's pretty east from the city. You still got skyscrapers all the way out here. That's cool. These are all everybody's balconies, or it might be the communal terrace for the floor. That's the restaurant we were at the other day. And here you could barbecue on the boat or jacuzzi, whichever one you want. Oh man, we're back. There's like nothing to eat without it being $100. Alright, today we're at Camden Market and it is huge, absolutely enormous. It branches off pretty much everywhere. I've been biking through doing a free roam episode for like the last 30 minutes and I don't even know where I am anymore. I don't even know where I came in from. It goes, there's a canal that it runs along the train line. So it pretty much goes every turn you could take. The market keeps going. I'll show you. So all the way down that way, under the train line, there's a bunch of stalls and shops. If you go down here, it keeps going. It keeps going the whole way.
Yeah.
You see this? But you got shops behind. You have shops behind the street. You have shops along the railway. You got restaurants all up there. Yeah, I don't even know what I've covered anymore. We go have a pint up there. I'm gonna come and do a separate day for this. Right now I'm filming a free roam episode, so if you want to see what it looks like, probably won't cover all of it, but you'll get a good sense of it. Check that out. That's gonna be done separately. I'm gonna come here a separate day with somebody and actually enjoy it, but for now I'm just going straight through. Now you got all the food spots. You go in here, and there's just more. It keeps going. I feel like we just stepped into another country, another continent. What the hell? Hello. Bracelet like that, and I think I forgot it before I left. I was kind of bummed out about that, but I'm not buying one here, it's too expensive. Wait until I'm on the beaches in Italy to get something new. Yeah, so there's been a few people standing in the corners giving me funny looks. It's happened maybe twice so far. It's the thing with London. You always gotta look over your shoulder. I know, definitely be alert. Give me one of these. I don't think it works with the long hair. Sorry? No filming. Oh, sorry. No filming in the shop. I mean, you'd imagine they'd want people to see their shop. Like, what's the point of even coming up to somebody and saying that? I've already filmed it. It's done. You're just being a dickhead at that point. Perhaps put a sign up. This place is super cool. Hi. No recording? Next time somebody tells me that, I'm gonna ask them what the fuck the deal is. Like, are you worried somebody's gonna see your vinyl and know what's in the store and you're gonna get robbed? It's not like you're selling jewelry. And even then, they know you're a jewelry shop. So what? What are you hiding? I'm dying for some water right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna sign out on this one, and I'd love to come relax here, like find a nice spot hidden away in one of the crevices of the market. You know, just chill out. It looks like a good spot where you find a nice hidden gem somewhere in here. There's enough crooks and crannies where, you know, that's possible. I'm gonna finish my ride. It's 6 o'clock, so I've covered maybe like an hour of biking to get here, and I'm gonna start heading back. There's a park I want to see, so check out the free roam episode. It's all gonna be in there. Honestly, I've been dying for some orange juice, but I know I'm gonna be in Italy, and it just feels like a waste of money to spend £4 on a small one. You know, that's I'm just there. It's gonna be littered everywhere I go for the next few months, so I can wait.